that fill it up? No. Cows, water. We're at 13,894. So is this where you fill it up with water or not? Don't know. Okay. Oh, open your help. You have to turn the pipe first. Customize? R? Ooh. Don't know what that's done. Rotate. Oh, whoa. What's all this? Oh, this is new. What do I do here? So I can move it? Whoa, okay. Rotates. Well, that water looks pretty. I'll drink that water. It does, doesn't it? It looks really good. You can place the pipes wherever you want them. Okay. So let's move them to the side here. How do I rotate it? There we go. That looks okay, doesn't it? You can place the pipes wherever you want, but once you do it, it's permanent. You can't move it after you place it. Okay. Yeah, I'm quite happy with that, I think. How do I go side to side? How do you move the camera? Oh. Okay, happy with that. So is it enter to confirm? Cool. So here we just start filling. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. Yeah, I like that. That is pretty darn sexy. Yeah. Cool. Well, thank you for showing me that. Is there any other movable objects like that on the map that I need to know about? Oh, lovely. It's the Animal Pen extension mod. Okay. I didn't even know I had that mod. Any slurry? No. So we don't need to worry about water with the cows. That's great. So I think I'm going to do soybean on this next one. Oh man, my brother would like that. He's all about the animals in the game. And yes. The water will keep going until it's filled, so you have to just activate it and you can go do something else. Ah, cool. I'm well impressed. I'm actually thinking field 14 and 13, there's a lot of work there to get an arable farm. So I'm kind of wanting to buy a ready-made arable farm. Whoops. So we'll have a look in a minute at the map. Okay, I'm just trying to get into position. So this is field number 10, I believe. We're on soybean. Field 10 seeding. Delete that. Calculate the edge. Give that to field 10. I better just double check this is field 10. It is indeedy. There we go. Course generation. So we want to generate a nice course. Headlands around. We do 4 passes clockwise. Number 10. Current vehicle position. Automatic. Boom, 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 boom. Bring this down to 3. Looking good. I'm happy with that. So we're seeding. Off you go. So Ewan will be planting some soybean. We're gonna go pick this up, but yeah, let's have a look at some fields then. What we're gonna purchase. So I was looking at 14 and 13, but I think that's gonna take a lot of work. Number 1 possibly. That's cultivated. Let's go to lands. So this is how you buy land. See here, lands X. You press land, and then you can highlight the field, and then you can buy. So the value is 345. We could probably get another loan, and maybe buy this field. Or number 7. Oh, that's 500,000. Yeah. I think we're going to buy field number 1. Let's go have a look at field number 1 and how to get there. Let's quickly do this first. So I found a place that we're going to stick all our bales. I'll show you in a sec. How much is the cow field? That's grass too. Dark, yes. The cow field is 130,000. The pig field is 208,000. We could probably get a loan big enough to go for 1 and that, and then that would be grass all sorted, an arable field, and keep all these arable. Yeah, that's a good idea actually. So what's that? That's 345 plus 130, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's 3, 4. It's about 500,000 for both. So we'll see how much of a loan we can get, and we may get both fields, and then that will help us out then with the grass. And also, but the thing is, we won't have much money then for cows, but we will have once we get through a harvest with a big field. Yeah, we'll do that. As you can tell, I only watch live on the weekends, so the water thing wound me up when I watched the VODs, and I couldn't tell you. That's okay, Minecrafter, no worries, mate. Well, thank you for letting me know now. Yeah, I'm sure that's helped a lot of people out. So does that mod get automatically installed with Oakfield Farm, or is that something that I've installed? I was just... Oh, that looks like grass and not hay. Doesn't that look like grass? I think we may have a grass bale there for some weird reason. Or have I been just clicking on mods and installing mods willy-nilly, not knowing what I'm doing? That actually does sound a lot like me. Okay, 12 bales and 11 hay bales and 1 grass bale. No idea why. Let's close you. Let's take you down to the new area where we're going to put our bales now. Gamer Ritz, how you doing? I hope you're well. Thanks for joining us today. Oops. probably sell one of your seed drills to help fund the new field. Chainsaw, yeah. Although if we do get the bigger fields, then ideally, you know, we're probably going to keep it. But yeah, we'll see what. So that's the plan. Then we're going to go for those 2 fields. We're going to go for the nice big field, arable field, and then we're going to go for the grass field. So let's just park you up here. Very close you to the edge. Cool. That's definitely a grass bale we've got there. Stick your bale fork into the green bale. Yeah, so we're gonna have to figure out a way of. I just have to remember to sell that bale or to move it to one side. No, wrong way, that way. I better not knock these over now. I've stacked them all nicely. Can I get over there? No. Oh no, I'm stuck. You don't need repairing. Have a slight repair. Slight repair and then return. Cool. Maximum loans is normal. It is. It is. Oh, let's go spending some money. This is the exciting bit. Let's first take out a stupid amount of a loan. Let's just keep going. We need about 500,000. I don't know how much we're allowed, but it looks like we're going to get to 500,000. Oh, look at this. I think we're allowed £1 million loan, are we? No, we're allowed more than that. Maybe we've got unlimited, I don't know. Let's not go crazy though. There you go, that's 900,000. That'll be enough for our 2 fields. So here we go. I'm going to buy field number 1, but before I buy it, I just want to know how to get there. So let's drive to field number 1, just so I can orientate myself. We may buy another tractor. Okay, what's the best way? Let's not go crazy, just 900,000, I know. So, just to say, you start with a £250,000 loan. Alright, so I've only taken out another, 650,000. Yeah, what's 650,000 between friends? Okay, so we're going to figure out how to get to number 1. I think it's up through here. This lane. That's the pig field. We haven't got any pigs at the moment. That's a big old field for grass. But we will be buying the cow. Should we buy the pig field first? So we can cut this without running over Betty and the cows. So we can actually just cut that field for grass. And then we're going to be buying this field here. It looks lovely. But how do we get into it? That's the question. Is there a gate here? Okay, so it's just a very small opening. And yeah, let's just take a quick drive around the field. Is there any other openings or any other entry points? I don't think there is. I played the sheep field in Sandy Bay. Ah, right, okay. Oh, that's the sheep field. Okay, sorry, sheep field, not the pig field. So this is, do we buy the sheep field first so we can actually harvest this grass? Not buy the cow field, so that we don't actually run over any of the cows. I don't know. What do you think? I think the loan limit increases as you buy more land. Ah, okay. That kind of makes sense. It means that you've got more assets. Okay, so there's another little opening here, and then there's open. Okay, so access to the field isn't too bad. So let's buy this field. Here, let's buy. Oh, exciting! And then we could buy this one for 208. Or this one for 130, but this one at least we'll probably end up owning both at some point. But we've got the cows on this one at the moment. What do you think? See, this one, if we buy this one, we could probably buy another tractor and some proper cutting equipment. It's a nice looking field, very flat. Yeah, it is. Beautiful field, number one. Yes, and there's an entrance here. Yeah, so here, and then you can come in here. So we can work the fields, boom, 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 and kind of just keep rotating that way. You could go through a harvest cycle and then buy the field if you're worried about money. Yeah, because I'm thinking I'm going to buy another tractor. Another tractor, a bit more powerful, so we can have one of these front cutters and rear cutters. Let me show you at the shop. Mowers. Yeah, so I want one of these and one of these. So we need at least 160,000 for these type of cutters. Got some class ones there. So 170, 160. Yeah, so we need a decent sized tractor. I'm going to keep these two because this one here for sort of mucking out the cows, and for Ewan or Zachary to do a little bit of work. But we'll get ourselves a big powerful tractor, shall we? Let's have a look at a medium tractor. What we got? So we can get the case, it's 170, 100,000, that's not too bad. A nice case, 7200. We've probably increased the power. We've got a John Deere, a 6M series. We could probably increase the power to get to 170 again. We can get a nice Fendt. Got a case, another case Puma, a fast track. I do love these JCB tractors. The case I think goes above 200 with the engine mods. Oh, brilliant. This is quite a nice one. 155, the 7200 series, 7200 series. You could probably increase that. That's quite cheap. So that might be the way to go. Well, we've got a nice new Holland TM. Oh, I do like the Holland. We've got an Ursus, 155. It's nice and cheap. And you got the same, or Sammy, Titan. Nice Lamborghini Racing. That's a funky colour scheme they got going on there. They got the Valtra T Series Car Edition at 210 horsepower, and the RX 170. Was that a torpedo? Get the Massey, a great tractor. You can get 280 horsepower. It says Brew. I think the old case goes up to about 250. The 7200 series goes up to 261. So come on then, guys. What are we going to get? I think I'm liking the TM series. I got the 7200 case. So this one, or you can go for Hurleyman, or an RX. Don't know what a torpedo is. Or we can go for the Pro Series. Partial to the Case IH. Okay, NM. So yeah, let's have a look at this one then. So this 7200 Pro Series. So that's a 7210. Definitely going to be putting a GPS on it. So we can increase the engine size to 261 horsepower. Wow. I bet the price does go up to about 158. You won't please everyone, that's why you should go Massey. Okay, so 158,000, that gives us 261 horsepower. That'd be more than enough for us to do, and we got a front hitch as well, which is great. So let's have a look at the, where am I looking at? 7200 series. Engine, here we go. Oh, so the 7250 Pro, 138,000. It gives us 261. So this one's actually working out a little bit cheaper, but it hasn't got no front. So you can have a front loader attachment. Can we put a? There we go, front attachment. Yeah, works out a little bit cheaper for us. This one. I'm very partial to this one at the moment, the New Holland. So let's design. Oh, the restyling. It's quite nice, isn't it? And the engine. How big can we go on the engine? So 155, which will bring us to 155 horsepower. So it's nowhere near, and it's. But the price is okay. We're 100. Yeah, that's no. We did. It's too low. We don't need 155 horsepower. So this is not powerful enough. Okay. We're gonna go with the Case IH. Ooh, a Steyr 9270. Is Steyr and is that made by Case? This case you can do different configs on the front. We can. Particularly to the 7250 because we have one in real life. So the Steyr, I thought that was a maker tractor. Okay, so we're gonna go for the 7250 Pro. I think. Keep it Case. That looks okay. We're gonna have the global positioning system. Yep. Front loader attachment. We'll have a front loader, yes. Configuration. I think that gets rid of the front loader attachment. We're going to need the front attacher anyway. For the field work, I think design. Oh, you can actually change the front of the tractor. Quite like the look of that. It was part of the Steyr Dalma Pooch conglomerate from 1934 to 1990 and was purchased by Case Corporation in 1996. Case IH and New Holland merged in 1999 to form CNH, or Case New Holland Global, which in turn merged with Fiat Industries in 2012 to form CNI. And Steyr exists today as a marquee of the company. Okay, so Case do own Steyr. Interesting. First tractor I ever drove working grains. Okay, so I think we're going to go with this one. We spent a bit too long on it, but yeah, 155 grand. We got 260 horses, and I think it's quite a sexy tractor. So let's buy. Okay, let's go back to the farm. So actually, let's just check what how this field is. So it's been cultivated. Does it need ploughing? It does need ploughing. So we're going to get Ewan to plough that field using this case. Oh gosh, that's 2 case tractors we've got. And Brew is sad. I'm sorry, Brew. We'll definitely get a Massey next time. Okay, we got a Massey harvester. We got a Massey harvester. We got 2 case tractors now. We got a small diddy one here, and we got the big powerful one. So yeah, we're going to play that field, unfortunately, or fortunately. It's going to take a little while. Probably won't get to harvest this episode, but we'll start working on it. Okay. Buy the sheep field and then sell soybean to buy cows. Buy the sheep field. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to buy this field, even though it's a little bit cheaper. I don't fancy cutting around the cows, to be honest. Stocko, you should have gone for the 9250R just for Brew. I'm sorry, Brew. The next one would definitely be Massey, okay? Oh, there's a nice gate there, in and out of the field. That's good. Yeah, the next one will be for you, Brew. I promise. Drop XL Stocko from Lithuania. Hey, welcome to the stream, buddy. Hope all is well and you're staying safe during these crazy times. That Brew's happy again. Whee! We're all happy. Thank you, Brew. We'll definitely look at the Massey next. So we've got to remember that a lot of the equipment that we'll be using, it's got to be fairly small because all the gaps getting into everywhere is fairly small. Okay, let's see how Courseplay handles this field. So where are we? We're doing some field work. Calculate the current field's edge path. It doesn't see me in the field at the moment. Get over. There we go. So what field is this? It's number 1, isn't it? Number 1. Save that as number 1. Course generation. Let's bring that down slightly. We're going to do some headlands. Yes, we're going to do 4 passes. Boom, boom, boom. Current load is field 1. We should see a very nice. Wow, that's a lot of work, but it looks okay. It looks very neat. So we'll go with that. And ooh. I better turn around. I have a fleet of Massey tractors ranging from 23 horsepower to 280. Oh wow! On my farm. Right, so he's ready to rock and roll. Let's stop at the last point. Ooh. Let's go to tool offset. I think that's right because, hang on. I think that's right. And now he is ploughing field number 1. It's going to take him a little while to play this field, I think. and we may need to just go around the outside just to take out the little edges. But fingers crossed he could do a good job for us. And here we are. Welcome to the new edition. I better screenshot this. There we go. So it's the Case Pro 7250. Bit of a beast. Oh, and it's got the dual beacons. And it sounds very powerful. Let's get in the cab and have a look. Yeah. It's pretty basic. Does exactly what it says in the tin. Okay. Well, let's purchase the proper mowers now. So 19 and 42. I think this is going to be the cheapest. What's that? 8.4. What's the Case one? That's at 10 meters. 3.6 and 10. Well, let's use the class ones. And this one. And what we'll have to do is sell the other cut-in attachment. We'll sell the other cut-in attachment when we get back to the farm. So here we connect, and is there a PTO to connect? Oh, doesn't seem to be. And that connects everything automatically. Lovely. And we've got the GPS mod as well. Fantastic. I definitely need a play mod. I think this will take some time. It will indeed. Your grandfather has a 280 Massey. Wow. And Brewery is saving it for the 400 horsepower. You know, just when 260 horsepower isn't enough, you know, you need... Oh, gosh. Oops. I've broken the tractor already. We just got it. Should that grass cutter be wobbling around so much? I hope it's meant to be wobbling that much. You just want to finish the fleet off. Right, okay. It doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter what the brand. You'll have good and bad points. No, understood. JC. But yeah, I like to sort of go for different brands. I know the cake, you know, this one here, money situation. If we didn't have, you know, if we had enough money, then, you know, we certainly wouldn't go for Case. We'd probably go for I don't know, a John Deere or a JCB Fast Track or a Massey Brew. They do wobble. Need to move to follow the grain. Of course, yes. Okay. I was just thinking I haven't hooked it up correctly because it's a little bit wobbly. So we're going to take a small loan of a couple of 100,000 and buy the sheep field, and that will give us more than enough grass, and then we could basically plough as much money as we can into the cows. What's the next one? Actually, I should be buying the cows first. Let me turn around and go get the cows. He hasn't even done a lap yet. Wow. Looks like we're going to be finishing here soon. On the and that needs liming for sure. There's no weeds. That needs fertilizing, and that needs liming. How much is this field then? 200. Is that 203,000? Okay. Let's borrow some money. Stocko, take a screenshot of that on the grass field. I will do. Yes. Good thinking, Batman. Let's go to 1.2 million. That's it. We're not going to take any more loans until we, yeah, we may take a small loan later on, but that'll do for the time being. Here we go again. You got to spend money to make money. You know, that's the thing. I'm dreading midnight when we have to pay the interest on 1.2 million. You know, it kind of hurts when you're paying interest on 250,000. So yeah, this is going to be quite painful. But let's go to the fields. Purchase this land here. There we go. Brilliant. So we own a big grass field. And now we want to buy as many of these cows as we possibly can. So we've got 170,000 to buy some cows. So let's just turn around and head back up to the dealer. And go buy some cows. Ooh. I avoid loans like the plague if I can help it. Me too. Me too, Case. Who needs loans? The thing is, you know, I could carry on with those small little fields and, you know, eventually we can get to where we are now. Or just take out a loan and let's put the work in and pay that loan off. It'd be quite nice. We'll have to celebrate. We'll have to find a way of celebrating once we pay off 1.2 million. God, I've never had that sort of money. But we'll see how we get on. Loan Simulator 2019. It's just free money. It's just free money. This is probably why Mrs. Stockoglaws looks after our bank account and not me in real life. Oh. Have fun paying that back. We will. It'll be fine. Only 1.2 million. No big deal. There you go, NM. Yeah, what's 1.2 million pounds between friends? But just think, we're going to have you know, 150 cows now to look after. Actually, I don't know how much of the cows are worth. We may not get to 150, but we'll buy as many as we can. Now you have a big tractor. You can upgrade your seeder. I've got to be a little bit careful because we've got a lot of space restraints in getting into our fields. Whoa. So we got to keep that. Got to take that into consideration. So if we can get a seeder that folds up really, really narrow, then sure we will upgrade our seeder. Perhaps you'll find buried treasure with 1.3 million. 11T. Yeah, anything can happen. Do need to buy the BGA at some point as well, because now we've got this massive grass field. We won't be using all of the hay and the silage. So at some point we're going to have to do that. Oh, there's so much I want to do on this map. The wider ones do fold up, so they aren't any wider. Chainsaw, brilliant. Okay, so then we will look at doing the getting a new seeder. Let me just pull over a minute. So what seeder would we look to get? So I don't really want to take out any more money. Seeders. So we've got this one here, the Sarah's Master 3570, and I could probably sell it, couldn't I, from the garage? Can I sell stuff here? I just got to make sure I choose the right one, haven't I? That's not being worked on now. I think it's this one here. If you get more, if you sell them at the workshop. Okay, I'll sell that at the workshop then. So seeders, what we looking at? So, but this what I was going to say is this one, it does seeding and fertilizing. It's a direct drill. I kind of like that, so I don't have to cultivate it and then seed it. So let's sort of look at the bigger seeders. So we've got this one here. It's just a seeder, so we have to cultivate this one. Oh no, it's okay. So the only thing this hasn't got is a fertilizer, but it is 6 meters, and the original one was 3.6. So that's kind of doubling its size. We've got this Horse Pronto 9 DC, and it seems to do everything that we want it to do. Yep, no cultivating or ploughing. Ah, okay. So this is the question I asked, if you remember. Why do our fields need ploughing? The answer is because this is a direct drill, so it cultivates ploughs basically. So this is probably the one that we're going to get.